Right guys, so this week we're here in Hativa where we're playing 15k. Me and Raf, we've been on tour for kind of 2 weeks now and we've decided to play the doubles tournament. Now it's a 16-player draw, we got in, and so obviously if we win our first round we get 2 ATP points, so that's definitely the goal. Me and Raf, we haven't played for a while. I think last time we played was what, like beginning of 2022? Yeah, long time, but we played like 25 matches together. We're a really good team. I'm super confident and yeah, hopefully we can go deep. Conditions are quite tough, but for doubles should be manageable. Let's get it done. Right guys, so we're going to jump straight into this match. Obviously, the fact that we haven't filmed loads of stuff before shows we didn't have too much expectations going into this doubles match. And seemingly, we got broken pretty early on and we knew that it was going to be a tough battle, especially with the nerves of it being our first time that we've played together in a professional match. It's my second appearance, Raf's first. And I knew it was going to be tough. One of these guys that we were playing was ATP ranked already, had a couple of points, or 3 or 4 I think actually. The other guy was unranked, who'd play a few matches before. But I think we were still the underdogs going into this match. I had quite a good start. I was hitting my returns really well. I think Raf was a little bit more nervous, and you can see their experience. Our opponents were both very good doubles players. They were solid at the net, also solid from the baseline. The balls were super fast at the beginning, so they were bouncing up a lot, which made it really easy on the serve to be able to do damage to your opponent. Our opponents utilising that super well to try and win their service games very early on. And of course, like you just saw, it's sudden death juice, which means that any game that goes to 40 all will be played one deciding point. The returner gets to choose what side it is, and you'll see there's many opportunities in this match where that happens. And that can either be a blessing or a curse. Sometimes when you win, you think it's great, and sometimes when you lose, you're really frustrated by it. As you can see here, we're 2-1 down on serve, trying to find a way back, get on serve here at 2 all. This is our first break point opportunity. I take the chance to go line and play straight to that player again, and we ended up breaking to go 2 all. And like I said, another one of these sudden death juices. Raf gets a volley on top of the net and manages to close out that point, and that could prove to be crucial in the middle stages of this first set. Now, opportunities like this, these are make or break moments. At 4-3, 30 all, these are the points that could really decide the match. There's a big difference between 5-3 and 4 all. Now Raf just puts the lob wide, and now they have 2 game points to go up. 5-3 in the first. Raf with a good place forward to the net, putting pressure on the opponent, gets a smash, manages to put it away. And I said to Raf that he should take this return at sudden death juice, and he pays off by going up the line. And that was a big turning point. From here on, I think Raf plays really, really good tennis, and we played really well as a team. And that was one of those moments where I said, look, I trust you, go for it. And it obviously paid off, and that meant that we're back on serve at 5-4 in this first set. Our opponents aren't going away. They made it difficult for us, and we weren't out of the woods yet. Another sudden death juice, and unfortunately it doesn't go our way, so he now takes us to a tie break to 7 points for the first set. Managed to storm ahead 6-2 in this tie break. Raf goes serve up the tee,
Our opponent goes back cross, Raf goes up the line and just puts the volley long, which secures the first set. So we know we've got a little bit of breathing room under our belts. As the opponent serves and volleys, some good reflex volleys, just travels long. And we're back to another sudden death juice, and a key moment here. I take the forehand, smash it up the line, and we go 5-2 up. And then is when I knew I was super confident. Raf was serving it out to finish. We went 30-love up in this game. And from here, the nerves really began to set in. We were both super tight. Our opponent puts one long at 40-15. Raf was kind of pushing the serves in a little bit here. And as you can see, kind of all of the movement went out of my legs. But at 40-30, this happens. And we took our first 2 ATP points on the doubles tour. And I wouldn't have done it with anyone better than Raf. And this will, of course, now mean that I'll be 2017 on the rankings in 2 weeks' time. And now we would be in the quarterfinals, where we would play a Bulgarian and a Russian player for 4 ATP points. And when we turned up for our match, our opponents were nowhere to be seen, and we waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and they still didn't show up, which meant that legally, by the rules of the ITF, we got a walkover. This was Raf's celebration here, super excited, but it meant that we had 4 ATP points, and this is what our ranking would be in the top 1,700, and we were now playing against the seed number 2s, both ranked around 700 in the world, a combined ranking of 1,400. Now in the next video, we're going to show you how that match went, our semi-final, and potentially our final if we were to get through. If we were to win, we'd pick up another 4 ATP points, bringing our total to 8. These were obviously super experienced Spaniards on the clay, and there were some really, really good points. So make sure that you subscribe, turn the notifications on to be notified when that video comes out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.